School of Social Sciences, and School of Arts and Humanities. We at Christ University are honored to have you all here. I'm Dr. Embassy Lobby from the School of Arts and Humanities, your MC for this morning. The ceremony today marks a rite of passage and is very solemn. Keeping this in mind, I would like to give you a few instructions to ensure that this ceremony is carried on in the highest standards of decorum and discipline. Please switch off your mobile phones and other devices and maintain silence during the formal proceedings. This august occasion is indeed a moment to acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of those graduating today. While your applause and warm cheers will add to their memories, kindly refrain from hooting and other forms of loud recognition. I request the audience to remain seated till the very end of the program and respect the decorum of the university. The official photographer will be taking the photographs during the ceremony. Students and family members are therefore requested to refrain from photography or videography inside the auditorium. Do not, I repeat, do not remove your caps and throw them up into the air at any time during or after the ceremony. To receive your certificates, please enter the stage from my right and left, receive the degree from the Chancellor and the Vice Chancellor, shake hands with the chief guest, and then leave the stage from the center exit. Please avoid talking after you have received your certificates, as it may be distracting to those who are yet to receive theirs. I wish to specially request all the graduates to maintain the decorum and silence, especially during the degree awarding ceremony. After the ceremony, you are reminded to return the robes immediately to the allotted rooms. Washroom for the gents are available on my right, and for ladies on my left of the auditorium. I will now take you through the proceedings of the ceremony. Please refer to page 6 of the Convocation Handbook. As the procession enters the auditorium, you are requested to stand in silence. The procession will be led by the registrar and the controller of examinations, followed by the heads of various departments, deans, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, Chief Guest, and the Honorable Chancellor. This will be followed by the university anthem and the lighting of the lamp while the university choir sings the invocation song. Kindly refrain from clapping at the end of the song. Following this, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Father Viju PD, will then lead us in prayer. The audience is requested to remain standing till the end of the prayer. The prayer and the pledge are on page 7 of the Convocation Handbook. The degrees that are awarded are listed from page 11 to 14 of the handbook. We shall now await for the arrival of the dignitaries. request the audience to kindly rise as the ceremonial procession enters the auditorium. Office, Bannerghatta Road Campus, Dr. Praveen Babu, with the university flag, followed by the Controller of Examinations, Dr. Johnny Joseph, the heads of various departments, Dean, Bannerghatta Road Campus, Dr. Jyoti Kumar, Dean, School of Business and Management, Dr. Jane Matthew, Dean, School of Social Sciences, Dr. Tony Sam George, Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Father Viju PD, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Father Joe Sisi, our chief guest for the day, Dr. Gayatri Vasudevan, Honorable Chancellor, Father Verghese Vidyathil.
Lord our God, we thank you for you have loved us into life. In you we live, move, and have our being. You are the beginning and the end of everything that we are and we do. Lord, we present before you these dear children of yours, whom you entrusted to our care a few years ago. Together with them, together with us, they have explored the realms of truth about themselves and the world. As they prepare to graduate into wider horizons of life, Lord, we place them before you into your hands. They are yours, Lord. Keep them close to your heart. Infuse their hearts and minds with true wisdom, genuine love, and a burning desire to serve you and their fellow human beings with intellectual, personal, interpersonal, and societal skills they have imbibed over these years here at this university. Enable them to contribute their might through the virtues of excellence and service to make the world a better place for humanity and for all creation. Into your hands, Lord, we commend them, along with their hopes and aspirations for the future and their very lives. Amen.
Please be seated. May I invite Dr. Rashmi Rai, Head of the Department, School of Business and Management, Bannerghatta Road Campus, to welcome the gathering.
I am honored and privileged to deliver the welcome address on this momentous occasion. Christ University is blessed to be guided by the learned Chancellor, Father Verghese Vidyathil, who is also the rector of Dharmaram College. Father holds a master's degree in English from Meerut University and an MA and a licentiate in theology from Catholic University in Leuven, Belgium. He has wide administrative experience in diverse institutions. We wholeheartedly extend a warm welcome to you, Father. We are delighted to have amongst us our chief guest for this occasion, Dr. Gayatri Vasudevan, CEO and CIO, LabourNet Service India Private Limited. We warmly welcome you, ma'am. We are privileged to welcome our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Father Joe Sisi. He is a highly esteemed academician and leader in the field of education. Father holds a master's degree in history from Maharaja Sayaji Rao University, Baroda, Gujarat, and a PhD from Pondicherry University, Pondicherry. He has held significant leadership positions within the university, including Pro Vice Chancellor and Director of Student Service. We are honored to have you with us, Father. We also extend a very cordial welcome to our respected Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Father Viju PD, Registrar Dr. Anil Joseph Pinto, Controller of Examination Dr. Johnny Joseph, Father Verghese, Director Bannerghatta Road Campus, Dean School of Business and Management Dr. Jane Matthew, Dr. Tony Sam George, Dean School of Social Sciences, Dr. Jyoti Kumar, Dean Bangalore Bannerghatta Road Campus. A warm welcome to all our heads of the department, program coordinators, teaching, as well as administrative and support staff members. It is our pleasure to welcome Mr. Jugnu Oberoi, a graduate of the very first batch of the institution in 1969, the president of the University Alumni Association, other esteemed invitees, guests, well-wishers, and media members. Dear parents, with gratitude, we recognize the trust you have placed in our university to nurture and guide your wards. The success achieved by your wards, as well as the growth of the university to a national and global platform, would not have been possible without your immense and constant support. We welcome each one of you on this proud day of achievement. A very special welcome to all you Christites. Today is the day to reflect on how you spent your time here. May you always lead by example and work hard. We wish you everything that you deserve. It has been an honor and privilege to watch your progress and success. We cherish each of you and welcome you to this moment of celebration. Thank you.
I take immense pleasure in inviting our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Father Joe Sisi, to address us, and thereafter request Father Chancellor to declare the convocation ceremony open.
Honorable Chancellor, Father Verghese, Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. Gayatri, Registrar Dr. Anil Pinto, Controller of Examinations, Dr. Johnny Joseph, our Deans, Dr. Jyoti Kumar, Dr. Jane Matthew, Dr. Tony Sam George, Reverend Father Verghese, Reverend Father Biju, other fathers, respected Father Viju, our Pro Vice Chancellor, heads of departments, graduates, academic and administrative staff, parents, and invited guests, a very good morning to all of you. As we witness the gathering of the graduates this morning, 864 of Christites, those who spend 3, 2, or more years of their stay on campus and are proudly graduating today, ladies and gentlemen, let us put our hands together to congratulate all the graduates of this convocation. Congratulations. The Bangalore Bannerghatta Road Campus awards degrees today to the students of schools of arts and humanities, social sciences, and business and management. The programs offered here are intense and rigorous, that allows you as learners to gain in-depth knowledge in the field you have chosen. With the subject expertise of committed and dedicated faculty members, and with the campus support, I am sure you have all had an enriching learning experience. As you all stand here today at an important threshold of your lives, may you be blessed to achieve more. Our university excelled in the National Institutional Ranking Framework, NIRF, securing an impressive overall position of 67. We have also positioned ourselves in 301 to 400 band in the Times Higher Education Impact Ranking world over on sustainable development goals in zero hunger. In the World University Ranking for Innovation, WURI, under the Industrial Revolution category, we have achieved a remarkable rank of 39 for our contributions through WeJump. Congratulations to all of you. Of late, you were all coming across a news about India, where we came across how India surpassed China in human population, with 50% of the population below the 25 years of age. All of you, the graduates, are part of it. Now, we have the largest cohort of 254 million youngsters between the age of 15 and 24. The United Nations Population Fund said in its World Population Report 2023, and I quote, India is at a historic opportunity, witnessing a great democratic transition as a youthful nation. UN report continued to claim about India, youth is a source of innovation, new ways of thinking, and lasting solutions. I think this convocation is more meaningful with this message. As we pass out, Christ University is proud that through its classrooms and campus engagement, we nurtured Christites as the source of innovation, new ways of thinking, and lasting solutions for our great nation. Saint Kuriakos Elias Chavara, our founder and inspiration, said, and I quote, good students are the source and strength of any nation. India's greatest treasure is its youth. And you are the ones who would change the face of tomorrow. Witnessing young minds over several decades in this profession, I am taken up by the spirit of innovation and creativity shown by each one of you. The youth are the powerhouse of a country, filled with zeal, courage, and enthusiasm. India has always witnessed growth and development with the support of young achievers. In the last few years, technological revolution has embraced the youth and has contributed to the upliftment of our great nation. The presence of the youth in our country has allowed to witness several creative products and services, from manhole cleaning robots to farm surveying drones to apps and devices to solve our day-to-day problems. The youth are bringing smiles to many lives. My dear Christites, you are at the prime time of your life. Invest your thoughts in bringing developmental changes to our country. Create a better tomorrow and a happy future for our nation. May you bring innovative methods and lasting solutions to the challenges we face as a country. Today, as you are prepared to embark on a new phase in your life, I implore you to remember our vision, excellence, and service. Let this vision resonate within you and also in shaping the choices you make. As you step into the world that is in constant need of compassion, understanding, and positive change, remember to imprint our vision and to carry the spirit of service wherever you go. On this occasion, I take this opportunity to appreciate and thank everyone who made the lives of Christites a well-defined and successful one. Let me congratulate the Dean of Bannerghatta Road Campus, Dr. Jyoti Kumar, then other deans, Dr. John Joseph Kennedy, Dr. Tony Sam George, Dr. Jane Matthew, Reverend Father Biju Casey, Reverend Father Verghese, Reverend Father Viju PD, all the heads and academic coordinators, faculty members and staff members for the earnest and sincere efforts to support and promote a variety of academic engagements. As I conclude, I wish each and every graduate present here today to inspire, motivate, support, innovate, and make us proud by being the change you wish to see in the world. Please remember, service is our motto and excellence is our goal. Service is our motto and excellence is our goal. God bless. I have the honor to request you, Father Chancellor, to declare the convocation ceremony open.
This convocation ceremony of Christ deemed to be university has been called to award the degrees to the candidates who, in the examinations held for the purpose, have been certified to be worthy of the same. I declare the convocation ceremony open. Let the candidates for the various degrees under the School of Business and Management, School of Social Sciences and School of Arts and Humanities be presented.
May I now call upon the Controller of Examinations, Dr. Johnny Joseph, to present the candidates to the Honorable Chancellor.
I request all the graduating students to please stand up. Father Chancellor, I wish to present to you the candidates named in the list for the degree of BA Economics Honours, BA English Honours, BA English Political Science and History, BA Journalism Honours, BA Economics Media Studies and Political Science, BSc Psychology Honours, BBA Honours, BA Liberal Arts, BBA Finance and International Business, BBA Tourism and Travel Management, MA English with Cultural Studies, and Master of Tourism and Travel Management. They have been examined and found qualified for the said degrees, to which I pray they may be admitted. All candidates, please be seated. Now I invite the faculty members to read out the names of the candidates for the award of degrees.
I now call upon the students of Bachelor of Arts, Liberal Arts.
Aman Babu More,
Krishnam Harish Shroff,
Amarnath Tacholi Marutiyat,
Preetam Priyadarshi Nayak,
Anshul Katpalia,
Vratesh Vijay Kumar,
Aradhya Deb,
Ananya Pooja Desai,
Harchas Singh Oberoi,
Ankita Brijesh,
Ishan Saraf,
Avantika Gundlagutta,
Kavish Chengappa Edi,
Devangi Ghosh,
Kishan Yadav M,
Gautami V.S.,
Krish Agarwal,
Hunesha R. Peter,
Lakshay Grover,
Nandini Bhatia,
Mutwadia Akash Balubhai,
Natasha Elizabeth Samuel,
Niyant Agrawal,
S. Maitre,
Ojas Chawla,
Sanchita Shenoy,
Rahul N. Kotari,
Sanjana Mathur,
Rinan Anas,
Sanya Arora,
Rishi Brijesh Upadhyay,
Saranya Bhakuni,
Sahasrabuddhe Atharva Heram,
Siddhe Priya Chatterjee,
Samay Patel,
Simran Malik,
Sameer Safar,
Urja Bargale,
Samyak Shrimal,
Tisha Vijay Khandelwal,
Sayam Chowdhury,
students of BA in Economics, Media Studies, Political Science, Adrisi Swen. Adrisi Swen is the first rank holder with a CGPA of 3.75.
Shivakshu Kashyap,
Alfin V.
Tanish
Potin,
Lal,
Bharat R. Nair,
Viraj Rastogi,
Fahad Firoz,
Yashvardhan Singhi,
Gautam Ajit,
Arpita Das,
Jana Chakravarti J,
Gauri Narayani,
Mohnish Sabarwal,
Gaura Srija,
Sahasrajit S,
Harshita Tiwari,
Sayan De,
Ishika Gupta,
Siddhe Srinivasa Chaitanya Pushkar,
Ishita Kumari Sabu,
Uday Varan,
Kritika Vishwakarma,
Vaishnav Raj,
Namrata Karmakar,
Ananya Bhatnagar,
Nikita Agrawal,
Anne Maria James,
Radha S. Nawada,
Aratrika Chakrabarti,
Rajesh Singh Tomar,
Aisha Farha,
S. K. Danya Devi,
Dhriti Mukherjee,
Samriddhi Modi,
Durgashri Vivekanand,
Sanjana Prabhu,
Fatima Dawood,
Sara Rahul Shinde,
Gayatri S.
Sai Pawar,
Harshika Bed,
Tanusha Vecha, Yashaswini Bodha,
Kausalya S.
Ishwar Singh,
Kulpreet Chawla,
Priyant Singla,
Lakshita Shankar U.
Prayag Manjunath,
Malavika Menon,
Ashwin Balachandran,
Marina Gigi,
Ranjit J,
Navya M.
Raghav Marwa,
Nikita Nag,
Nishit Shah,
Nikita V.
Sai Sunand Boddu,
Priyanshi Mota,
Anushka R. Tayal,
Raisa Seal,
Swarna Sanjeeva Pujari,
S. B. Subashri,
Cheel A,
Sanjita S.
Rohan Reddy Tumalapalli,
Shreya Shukla,
students of Section B, Aryan Sethi,
Shruti Rai,
Aviral Agarwal,
Siva Yogita T.
Deepesh R. Lunia,
Sia Mukund,
Dushyant Singh Shekhawat,
Tanishi Ponnama,
Govind Chandran,
Vandita Arya,
Griyansh Kurana,
Vrinda Shihora,
Harsh Agarwal, Ishan S. Chadda,
Janvi Singh,
Jacob Chacko,
Trishna Talukdar,
Jagrat Lohia,
Thravnika C.
Jatin Chandwani,
Neha Balodi,
Kisle Tripathi,
students of BA in English, Political Science, History. Anna Maria John. Anna Maria John is the first rank holder with a CGPA of 3.79.
Kushal Jain,
Abhigyan Raktim Dwara,
Mayank Jain,
Aryaman Singh,
Medisetti Sai Abhishek,
Vedanta Madhav Saikia,
Mohit Gupta,
Durgesh Nandan,
Mohit Sunil Makhija,
Jaimin Babu,
Nischay Dogra,
Jeffrey V,
Raj N. Kotari,
Kushan Gurjar,
Rishabh Goel,
Mathan James Koratadal,
Shreyan Rajguru,
Polakam Venkata Bhanu Prakash,
Tinu Chaudhary,
V. Dhruv Darshan,
Vansh Chokta,
Ananya Dungdung,
Vedant M, Vital
Nathan,
Suhani Bansal,
Adarsh Mishra,
Vandita Malhotra,
Aditya Gauba,
Vidushi Jain. Vidushi Jain is the best outgoing student for the batch of 2020.
Ankit Anil.
Mridul Goel.
Arnav Chaudhary.
Vidya N.
Bhaumik Patel.
Atul Puri.
Dhruv Rathore.
Harish K.
Gavril Sam George.
Sayam Jain.
H. Indrajit.
Krish Agarwal.
Krishnajit P. Shaju.
Anvita Sanjay Belaval.
Mukul Saha.
Dhruv Ravi Jashnani.
Nimish Maskara.
Students of Section C. Aryan Bihani.
Pranav Charya.
Aman Arora.
Rutvij Jayachandran.
Gujar Atharve Virendra.
Sayan Chaudhary.
Bhavya Agarwal.
Tavish Bhattacharjee.
Dhanushwarth DM.
Ujjwal Vasudevan.
Fahad Abdullah.
Utkarsh.
Ishan Jindal.
Vansh Mohan Singh.
Kushagrasati.
Vikesh Kaul.
Manan Nahata.
Aksa Kirkivitil Jesudas.
Mohammad Husefa Gadiali.
Aishwarya Lakshmi.
Pradyumna Murala.
Ananya Vashisht.
Pranav A. Kumar.
Angela Ann Biju.
Rhythm Arora.
Anushka Podar.
Samraj Sakuja.
Arsh Kaur.
Shlok Rahul Gandhi.
Brinda S.U.
Varun Santosh.
Gargi De.
Vinay Rajiv.
Gayatri Thomas.
Virag Sancheti.
Irene Maria Jeev.
Anya Mallika Dasegowda.
Jagori Chatterjee.
Cassandra Sonia Narona.
Jain Titis Puvakulam.
G. Shayana.
Kirti Ann Kurian.
Garima Kemka.
Krishna Veni Sudesh.
Ishika Asawa.
Kruti Raghu Prasad.
Ishika Jha.
Maria Elizabeth George.
Ishita Sabarwal.
Maria Neil Matthew.
Jayshni S.
Megha Salem Rajkumar.
Leena Joseph.
Michelle Ann George.
Nair Ritika Ajay.
Michelle Ernest.
Riya Vadva.
Nandita Pillai.
Savera Grover.
Olivia Eugene. Rishita Ranjit Nair.
Suhani Jain.
S. Tanusha.
Aditya A. Shetty,
Sanjana P. Vashisht,
Saksham Gauba,
Sanjana Sukumar,
Vidhi Mehta,
Snigdha Vijay,
Divyang Agarwal,
Swasti C,
K. Chaitra,
Tanisha Sharma,
Gaurav Agarwal,
Tisha Kaheja,
students of Section D, Anup Anil Kumar,
Upasna Basak,
Archin Kumar Rishi,
Yamini Almal,
Arnav Ashutosh Anmadar,
Students of BA English Honors. Ananya K. Ananya K is a first rank holder with a CGPA 3.8.
Arya Gondal Sood,
Alent Edwin E.
Bhagya Arora,
Alvin Joe Varghese.
Dhruv Vipin Katuria,
Abhishek Sarkar.
Divyansh Vishnoy,
Bilal Khan.
Himanshu,
Darshan Beer Singh Narula.
Julian D. Ebrio,
Gurgo Dhondu.
Jyotiraditya Guleria,
Jairaj Singh Sehra.
Luke Thomas,
Kartik Takyar.
Mayank Arora,
Paul Joseph.
Mehul Potra,
Shivam Prakash.
Navya Juneja,
Siddharth A.M.
Sikaria,
Khushi Sharma.
Gandhi Hetvi Ketan Bhai,
Maisha Maliha Majumdar.
Ishani Handa,
Megha Rath.
Ishanika Deb,
Meghna Manoj.
Kushi Jain,
Marin Susan John.
Ramya Subramanyam,
Namita Dev.
Ranjana Rajesh,
Nidhi Singh.
Riya Devesh Desai,
Nirmita Bhattacharya.
Riya Agrawal,
Ria V. Abraham.
Riddhi Jain,
Shamatmika Rathor.
Shreya Prabhu,
Simran Chetri.
Shreya Bed,
Swastika Roy.
Shreya Somil Modi,
Tina Verma.
Sneha Vinay Pritiyani,
Tess Mariam Jose.
Shrishti Sugi Olivia, Surabhi Rajkumar,
BA Economics Honors. Ashwarya Venkat. Ashwarya Venkat is the first rank holder with a CGPA 3.98.
Tina Sachdev, Urja Mishra,
Aditya Arya.
Akshara N.S.,
Ahmad Fawaz Latif.
Jaya Ganesh J.,
Anish Agarwal.
Revant Kumar Ravipudi,
Arjun Mishra,
Anshul Datta,
Aryan Verma,
Pragati D,
Divyansh Sankala,
Arihant Betala,
Jasbin Benny,
Yatarth Asopa,
Karan Maheshwari,
Abhikash L.K.,
Manan Chipper,
Mohit Kumar Tokania,
Nathan Thomas Johnson,
Anushka Agarwal,
Prajwal Iyamant,
Adil Rahman Sajid,
Shreyansh Singh,
Students of BBA Finance and International Business, B. Pooja Vaishnavi. B. Pooja Vaishnavi is the first rank holder with a CGPA of 3.94.
Siddharth Srinivasan,
Students of Section A, Agam Mukul Kumar Jain,
Soham Roy Chaudhary,
Ayush Sikaria,
Sukhjeev Singh Lugani,
Sairaj D,
Akshita Deepak Tandeshere,
Druvin Modi,
Bhakti Kataria,
Divyansh Aswal,
Khushi Gandhi,
Hardik Kasliwal, Hariharan,
Marshaline Matthew,
Hariharan M,
Naima Sophie,
Jeel Yagnesh Tanna,
Preeti Isabel Sons,
Kalatpya Samit Kalpesh,
Riya Jaykumar,
Qazi Kaif Parvez,
Sadhna V,
Krish Nepalia,
Sahaj R. Prabhakar,
Manav Adhiya,
Sudipta P. Kashyap,
Meet Bharatbhai Dubaria,
U.S. Vidisha,
Mungara Prashant,
Samarth Anand,
Nishant N,
Gauri M.S.,
Pushpak Jain,
Gua Priyanka K.M.,
Ridhim Mehta,
Purujit A.,
Rishabh Sinha,
Shreyan Chatterjee,
Rohan Batra,
Avipsa Rotre,
Ron Gigi Abraham,
Akash Balakrishnan,
Roswell Salvador Fernandez,
Atriya Patnaik,
Sanjay Harikrishnan,
Abhirup Airara,
Singh Gaurav Dharmendra,
Aman Jain,
Vansh Kawatra,
Anshuman Panda,
Vivek Mahajan,
Aryan Pandey,
Amarud Yagnesh,
Atrij Banerjee,
Akansha Hazarika,
Dhairya Lohani,
Arya Prasad Mahabal,
Divya Rastogi,
Bhavya Paul,
Hakimuddin Patel,
Ishita Khattar,
Naveen Raghav Anand,
Irene Maria Sabu,
Nikhil Taboda,
Jessica Joby Madhupati,
Pratham S. Verma,
Leah Manoj,
Raghav Mantri,
Mahati HS,
Rahul Chandak,
Meghna Vetambiti,
Rahul Raj,
Prableen Kaur,
Ritvik Kumar,
SG Sushmita,
Shreyansh Singh.
Shreya Shiva.
Soumit Datta.
Singh
Stephen-
Palak. Singh Palak Dinesh.
Stephen Robert.
Tanvi Tayal.
Tennyson Pangambam.
Valencia Donson.
Tushar Aswani.
Vanshika Rohit Butoria.
Ananya Agarwal.
Shailja Agarwal.
Angeline Lillian Lobo.
Kashish Kothari.
Anveshika Mishra. Aradhna Modi.
Abhinav Prakash.
Dipali Mahesh Desai.
Agarwal Devansh Ajay.
Harshita Vinod Kumar Chabda.
Ahigit Chaudhary Neluri.
Madhua Alam Setti.
LB Manuel Joseph.
Megha Manoj.
Aman Jai Vanyawala.
Mehak Agarwal.
Aman Ramdas.
Nakshatra SP.
Aryan Sinha.
Neha S. Nair.
Bandukia Mohammad Fardeen Farooq.
Reshmi A.B.
Chirag Gorawat.
Riddhi Mohan.
Darsh Nilesh Kumar Vora.
Rishita Chakraborty.
Jitwan Makkar.
Shafali Jain.
K.S. Sri Rangameshwaran.
Shilpa Nair Rajendran.
Kartik Sureshan.
Shweta Chatterjee.
Kushal Kumar S.
Twinkle Adhikari.
Laksh Vora Arora.
Vanshika Bhaiya.
Manik Bansal.
Ishar Raj.
Mohammad Aman.
Evan Koshi James. Evan Koshi
Nakulesh.
Jones.
Nakulesh V.V.
P.R. Pragya.
Nimish Nagpal.
Harshita Singh.
Pratik Dang.
Sovit Agarwal.
Priyavrat Krishna.
Omkar Nagarhali.
Rahul M. Belaguli.
Pungurali R.P.
Tanishk Jain.
Ojasvi Ghai. Ojasvi Ghai is the best outgoing student from the School of Social Sciences UG programs.
Vaibhav Kapoor.
Aditya Chandra.
Astha Satakshi.
BA Journalism Honors. Sandeep Kumar. Sandeep Kumar is a first rank holder with a CGPA 3.87.
Ananya Chandwani.
Aditya Govind Rao.
Ananya Jain.
Abhinand Patil.
Ananya Puri.
Akash Nathan Philip.
Anchita Kandral.
Arpan Sharma.
Ankita Srivastav.
Atharva Singh.
Anushka Raj.
Ayush Singh.
Dipanshi Singh.
Dhananjay Arora.
Fida Firoz.
Garvit Dhalla.
Ishika Yadav.
Kushagra Gautam.
Ishita Agarwal.
Navneetan S.
K. Sai Siri.
Patrick Gavande,
Potapati Vashishta,
Pranav Goyal, Rohan Raizada,
Meghna Saiko,
Shreyas Tiwari,
Muskan,
Tanmay Gupta,
Nara Suranjana Rani,
Vishar T. Malik,
Patricia J,
Akila M. Rao,
Rashi Sehgal,
Akriti Singh,
Ria Malani,
Akshara Dangayach,
Shivani Endiat,
Archita Sharma,
Shravani Penarumati,
Arya Sinha,
Tanisha Dugar,
Ashita Kapoor,
Tresa Kochamon,
Aisha Rathor, P.
Vani
Shreya,
Rana,
P. Shreya, Diya Prasang,
Vanya J. Mukherjee,
Isha Chaturvedi,
Vishakha Tungal,
Isha S. Saha,
Jain Moksh Mahavir,
Khushi Shankar,
Sai Tenzita Yenagiri,
Kritika P.V.,
Ajit Mehta,
Muskan Kukreja,
students of MA English and Cultural Studies, Akshita Seltur. Akshita Seltur is the first rank holder with a CGPA of 3.7.
Muskan Yadav, Namira Khan,
A. Rizwan,
Nilashma Chaudhary,
Akash Kumar V,
Puducherry Yogita Saugandhi,
Judas Joseph,
Purvi Agarwal,
Ketilakappam Chaurajit Singh,
Ridhu Xavier,
S. John Joshua,
Sara Zaid,
Tanmay Srivastav,
Soumya Singh. Soumya Singh is the best outgoing student from the School of Arts and Humanities UG programs.
Abarna N,
Sohini Banerjee,
Aditi Chaurasia,
Sri Ranjini Arvindan,
Aishwarya Mahajan,
Trisha Sajiv,
Amrita Jacob,
Vanshika Jain,
Anna Mameen Koikal. Anna Mameen Koikal is the best outgoing student for the batch of 2021.
Varsha Singh,
Anushka Atul Amrute,
Yana Chokse, BBA Tourism and Travel Management, Swati Palanichami. Swati Palanichami is the first rank holder with CGPA 3.89.
Ashrita V,
Alan Punan Joseph,
Chetna Ramesh Srivastav,
Arvind Krishna,
Christina M. Babu,
Aryan Bothra,
Dhanashri K,
Ayush Davar, Christo Joseph,
Harsha Josephine Anthony,
Daniel Sabu,
Haridya Manoj,
Dev Kumar,
Jisa Mary Jojan,
Ernest Joseph,
Karen Kaisam,
Heather Zadat,
Nainika Das,
Jason Talukdar Manda Sangma,
Nilima Philip,
Joel V. Jacob,
Vaishna Raj,
Mudit Khemani,
Olivia Roy,
Paul Joseph Bose,
Pratiksha Mishra,
Prabhakar Anand,
Riya Chaudhary,
Rishabh Agrawal,
Samiksha Tulika Ransom,
Shamik Das,
Sayantika Chatterjee,
Shlok Agarwal,
Shadwal Tulika,
Shrey Bijay Tulshan,
Shriya Praveen Chandran,
Vinay Negi,
Simran Atri,
Yash Grover,
Shri Rekha KK,
Amrut Varshini Ranganath,
Shri Ranjani Sarkar,
Amy Rebecca Jugran,
Sunaina Sanjay Ulal,
Anushka,
Swara Joshi,
Atluri Kalpana Devi,
Shweta Mary Kurian,
Bhagyashri K,
Teresa Christina Joy,
Bhumika K.R.,
Nandita Satish,
Devanshi Daga, Ekta Demla, Esha Saji,
students of Masters of Tourism and Travel Management. Harsha Shri A. Harsha Shri A is the first rank holder with a CGPA of 3.69 and is also the best outgoing student for the batch of 2021.
Ishita Raj Yadav,
Abhishek Mehta,
Jalan Mitali Milind,
Alan S. Kolam Kudiel,
Kriti Kontia,
Chala Kartik Kondinya,
Meghna Majumdar,
Gokul Menon,
Nikita Wilson,
Jacob Asha Thomas,
Nora Lisbeth,
Josh Preetham Kujur,
Nritya Nilamma A.S.,
Lokesh Sai S,
Radhika Bajaj,
Madhwa Gaurang T.A.,
Ridham Sharma,
N. Yogesh Khatri,
Sri Janani S.R.,
Perareddy Sai Vikas Reddy,
Smrita Raghuraman,
Pratyush Ranjan,
Snigdha S. Kumar,
Refel Diwakar D,
Shrishti N,
Rohan R,
K. Shweta,
Rupesh Pereira,
Tanisha Sachin Pokarna,
Shiv Prasad K.M.,
Tenzing Choyang,
Siddharth H.P.,
Steve Sampson S.,
Yashwant R,
Simeon Alfred S.,
Alorika Das, Ananya Singh, Anusha R, Arena George, Debakshi Paul, Hirak Pankaj Parekh. Shivani Jha. Padmashri M. Inamdar. Reshma Manoj. Riddhi Sharma. Sahana H.B. Sonal Pereira. Swati Kumari. Tejashri N. Sharing Yankee Sherpa. Vandana K. Vishnupriya S. Shiksha Pandey.
I now request the Honorable Vice Chancellor to kindly invite Father Chancellor to confer the degrees.
I request all the candidates recommended for the award of the various degrees to kindly stand up. I request Father Chancellor to confer the degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of Christ deemed to be University, I hereby award you the degrees mentioned, having been examined, certified, and approved by the University under the School of Business and Management, School of Social Sciences, and School of Arts and Humanities. I charge you that ever in your life, thought, action, and conversation, you show yourselves worthy of the degree awarded. Thank you.
Please remain standing. In your convocation ceremonial handbook, please turn to page 7 for the graduation pledge. I request the Dean Bannerghatta Road Campus, Professor Jyoti Kumar, to administer the pledge.
There is also a sheet like this in your file, if you may find that quickly. The graduating students under the School of Business and Management, School of Social Sciences, School of Arts and Humanities, please keep your right hand close to your heart and repeat the pledge after me. As a graduate of Christ deemed to be University, I promise to uphold the dignity, honor, and prestige of this university. I will conduct myself with honesty and integrity, taking responsibility of my actions, and respecting the rights, opinions, and and dignity of all. I will cherish the core values and graduate attributes inculcated in me in this temple of learning and will uphold them in the journey of my life. I will use my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability for the advancement of learning, for the well-being of humanity, and for public good. I will strive to create a better society with a sense of fairness, social justice, and environmental responsibility. I will follow the path of righteousness with respect to all ethical considerations to prove myself a worthy citizen of my country. As I leave the portals of my alma mater, I promise to carry on the good tradition that I belong to in whatever I do, strengthened by the mission and guided by the vision, excellence and service. I take this pledge by reaffirming my faith in God Almighty, who will always be my guiding spirit.
You may please be seated. We have Dr. Gayatri Vasudevan as our chief guest for the day. Dr. Gayatri is a doctorate in development studies with more than 29 years of experience in both national and international organizations. She has been extensively involved in policy issues and community mobilizations relating to livelihoods. She was cited as one of the top 50 women in business by Business Today and Entrepreneur of the Year in 2018. She co-founded LaborNet in 2006 with a vision to enable livelihoods and enhance quality of life through education, employability, and entrepreneurship. An address.
Good morning, everybody. Good, Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, and everybody on the dais, students, parents. I want to start by saying this is the first time I am robed. I didn't attend my convocation nor my children's convocation. So with you, this is my first time to get robed. So thank you for inviting me and being part of this monumentous day for you. As I was thinking about what I should tell to you, I was thinking there are two important things. To the parents of all 864 students, I want to say congratulations. I am a mother of 2 graduates, so I know what it is to put children to college, to take them to this important day in one's life. So congratulations to every parent and congratulations to every child. I shouldn't be calling you children here, but that's the way when I look at your faces, that's what comes to my mind. My task today, I thought, would be to tell you that there are successes and there are successes and there are failures. So when you stand here, I think you're at that cusp. Just go after what you feel is the right thing to do and what gives you fun. Today, to belong here and graduate out of here, you are one of the best in the country. In the country of 1.4 billion people, 12 million people graduate every year. Remember, you are the 864 lucky people. You're amongst the top universities that you're graduating out of. Remember, this is on a number of 12 million who are graduating every year. So I would want you to keep that in mind to say how special you are and how special the world is going to think you are. The ranking that your Pro-BC read out shows that. So you have a lot of pressure on you. And I always think to myself, what does one do with pressure? You know, through life we go through this thing of being the best, being the first. But pressure, should you be without pressure or should you be with pressure? There is no single answer to that. It's just that at each point when you have pressure, you take the path which you have at that moment. And that moment will determine how much pressure you're going to have or how much joy you're going to have. It's easy for me to stand here and say you must have a work-life balance. But trust me, over the years, I've learned that that's very, very important. Life is about your family. Life is about the relationships you make. You are a very unique batch. You passed out, you are the first, I'm assuming, the COVID batch. You had a year which none of us in history have had. You had to face a point of time when you were at home, you were quarantined, and I'm sure your bright minds really, really came up with various thoughts, various innovations, various ideas, which none of us can have experienced. We sometimes think that is a negative, but in my opinion, that possibly may have been your most productive year where you understood what it is when the whole life changes. For all of us, we experienced it later in life, but you had the blessedness and the luck to experience it earlier, which gives you a lot of fortitude. You know, there's one thing I always think about. There is a very famous saying by Rudyard Kipling. If you look at the Wimbledon, where as the players enter, it asks both of them, whoever is going to win is the best. But there's a winner and there's a loser every time. But if there is no loser, there's no winner. So it's always a team. There is no single individual. Today, when I stand here, when your Dean Jyoti and your Professor Prerna came and invited me, I was thinking to myself, am I the right person to talk to young minds like this? And the reason I say this is, I wasn't the graduating top of the class. I wasn't. I passed out of Delhi University. I wasn't the top. I was thinking, would you call me a success or not? How do you define success? And then I was thinking, hey, listen, should I ask my dad? Listen, would you call me success? Should I ask my father and mother and say, what do you think? So I was thinking, they're not going to really call up and say, hey, listen, is she or not? But it is who you are. So to me, my only thing as I stand here before you is to say that every step of my life, I've enjoyed what I've done. I've done things on my terms. I've enjoyed. I've made mistakes. I've learned from my mistakes. But what I carry forward with me is relationships. What I carry forward with me is the learnings of what didn't work. What I carry forward with me is the enormous faith a lot of people put in me simply because somebody asked me to stand up for it and I was able to stand up for it. You, as I said, are amongst the lucky few in this country. You may not think so today. Tomorrow, you'll come back and say after 10 years, hey, am I a partner in McKinsey? Am I going to be in EY? Am I going to be Times of India's editorial board? All very, very important. Remember, each one is important. But when you look at me, can you tell me, can you ever think I would have been as part of a TV reality show? Anyone? Say no. I never thought I would ever be part of a reality show, but I was. Life takes you in various journeys. Nobody watched the reality show except I think the 10 family members that I had, but it was an experience for me. Where I'm coming from is don't decide everything. Today you must go after a direction, but it's like a river. Life will take you through various paths, and your job today is to see that you enjoy every turning that it takes. Every fork that it takes is an opportunity for you. It's an opportunity to learn, it's an opportunity to give back. I think that's what life is about. I also want to take an analogy, and I took the Wimbledon analogy and Rudyard Kipling's, where Wimbledon, on the gates of Wimbledon, it's written that way. Why did I take the tennis analogy? So very recently, I was thinking, what does a tennis player have in common with every one of us? They may play alone, but they play against. They play doubles and they play singles, but they play. There are sports which are team sports, there are sports which are individual sports. Tennis falls somewhere in between. And the reason I make this statement is, that's what life is about for each one of us. I'm no sports person, but what I know is that each one of you is in that race for each 5 years of your life. You're in a very unique time. Generative AI is coming in. People are asking, are humans going to have jobs? Are things going to change? I believe what humans have, no machine can do. Every time technology has come, humans have benefited. And I just want to take a minute to take you through the journey of technology and what all of us have hope on you. When first the cloth was replaced, they went to mills from garments. People in Europe cried. They said all jobs will go. Similarly, when electricity came, there were people who used to light kerosene lamps everywhere. Imagine the number of jobs which went. When horse carts went and cars and motor vehicles came, again there was a thought that there was loss of jobs. When STD booths, which none of you would have seen, but our generation would have seen, and mobiles came, we all thought life is gone. But more jobs got created. I'm of the firm belief that technology is going to be the change and for the better for humans. It is for you to harness technology. You may be in social science, but don't forget that you will be giving the insights to every person who's going to drive technology to say how life is going to be. When I'm 90, you will be the people who would have changed the next 30 years of this world. And that's my wish for you. That is my hope for you, and my prayer for you is do well in life. Take life as it comes. Do not sit down. There will be times when life pulls you down, but get up, face it, and I'm sure you have the innate courage and the innate tensile strength to do it. And that's all that I have to say to you. All the best. Do well. Thank you.
May I now call upon our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Father Varghese Vidyathil, to make his presidential remarks.
Dr. Gayatri Vasudevan, the Chief Guest of the day, Reverend Dr. Joe C.C., the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Anil Joseph Indo, the Registrar, Dr. Joni Joseph, Controller of Examinations, Dr. Biju, the Pro Vice Chancellor, distinguished faculty members, esteemed guests, and my dear graduates. It is indeed a great honor and privilege for me to be part of this convocation ceremony of Christ University, Bannerghatta campus. At the outset, I do congratulate all the students who have graduated today from this temple of learning. Dear faculty and staff of the university, I thank you for building a wonderful academic and welfare-oriented community here. You have instilled in the students the Christite values and principles beautifully well. Dear parents, by entrusting your children to the care of this institution, you have placed great faith in us. Thank you for letting us be a part of a defining journey, and we hope that you continue to support us on the way forward. My dear students, when I was awarding these degrees, I asked one of the graduate now, I asked her, who is the favorite author in your English literature study? She immediately said Robert Frost. Robert Frost is an American author. You know, our first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, had always one of his poems, a piece of his poems on his table. You know which poem it is? The English MA graduates would be able to say it immediately. The woods are lovely, dark and deep. I have miles to go and promises to keep. Miles to go, I have promises to keep. That was the piece of poem he kept on his table as an inspiration for him. Just now we heard Dr. Gayatri Vasudevan telling you, don't stop, don't sit, go on working, go on putting your effort in your life. You may not think your study is the end point. That is the beginning point of your career. So in order to get inspired, we have a lot of personalities in the world history and also in the history of our nation. I want to mention one or two among them. First of all, I want to mention the name of a young girl. Her name is Malala Yousafzai. You know her. All of you know that, yeah? Know about Malala. The youngest Nobel Prize laureate, which is known to the whole world. Malala, at a young age, championed girls' education in Pakistan and defied the oppressive forces that sought to silence her. In 2012, at the age of 15, she was shot in the head and survived. But she continued to fight for her beliefs, inspiring millions around the world with her courage and determination. Her story teaches us that the pursuit of knowledge and the power of education can truly change the world, even in the face of unimaginable challenges. Her story reminds us that setbacks are not failures, but opportunities for growth, resilience, and new thinking. My dear students, my dear graduates, as you go out into the world, please remember the motto of Christ University. What is it? Excellence and service. Please don't forget this vision, this motto. There are plenty of examples before us who lived and live excellently and who served the humanity. Gandhiji, for example, a father of our nation, was an excellent person, an excellent barrister, an excellent spiritual and political leader. But he is more known for his compassion and service-mindedness. Jesus Christ, the supreme inspiration of Christ University, lived and worked excellently. About him it is written in the Bible of his social responsibility. I'm now happy to see that Christ University has a strong wing solely for service to the less privileged, the CSA, Center for Social Action, which has become a world-renowned service wing reaching out to the marginalized all over India. I myself am a direct witness how CSA has brought hundreds of people who lived in the periphery to the mainstream. I want to remind you again what Dr. Gayatri Vasudevan told. Relationship is the most important thing. You will be going out of this temple of learning. Keep your relationships intact. Please don't forget your teachers. Please go on relating with them. That will give you a lot of happiness in your achieved. The second wing, this is the time to practice this second wing of Christ University, service. Dear graduates,
Mr. Jugnu Oberoi, a student from the first batch of Christ in 1969. May I request Mr. Jugnu Oberoi, the president of Christ University Alumni Foundation, to felicitate the graduates.
By God, too many speakers for my graduation. When will this fat guy be over so that we click pictures with our batchmates and parents? Yes, that was exactly what even I thought during my graduation way back in the same campuses. But those days, unfortunately, we took pictures in black and white, and our batchmates were all guys only. Unfortunately, it was not a co-ed college in my time, while today you have these charming ladies dressed in their best Indian look, just back from the beauty parlor, and that too, you take colored pictures. Jealous? Yes, I am. That's why when I met Bishop Father Kariel, the principal, who introduced co-ed in Christ in 1980s, I asked him, why were the fathers so harsh with us that we had an all-boys college? Plus, that's why I had to go across the seas to find my own better half. Father smiled and said, Jugnu, during your time and batches after you, we found the students' attendance going down in classes while their visits to the gates of mounts and Jyoti Nivas was going up. So we fathers thought it best to bring them into Christ. Now, let me rush back to my boring few hours address. Otherwise, my dear friend, Father Varghese, our money bags, I call him the finance head, is back after 6 years and will definitely find me 6 times more. Today, Christites, I'm really honored to address and welcome you all, especially the head table, for this is the first time that both alumni who occupy the high seat of our alma mater, my fellow alumnus friend, the learned Dr. Reverend Father Varghese, our Chancellor, who has taken over with a vast experience, and from Germany, Father Danke, thank you for joining us as a Chancellor. Our chief guest, Dr. Gayatri, who gave you a very meaningful address as the of this campus for over 2 decades. Personally, I always love to call him as the Mr. Handsome Father. Father Viju, the Pro Vice Chancellor, welcome back, sir, to the main campus. Our men in white always ready to contribute for our growth. The learned and the gentleman polished in register, Dr. Anil, every Christite's enemy in controller of examination, Professor Johnny, as he refuses to give us even a few grace marks. Respected deans, HODs, faculties, proud parents, and above all, the eye of today's apple, my fellow graduating Christites, my namaskaram, walaikum salam, sat sri akal, and a very good afternoon to one and all. You are fortunate to have graduated from one of the finest universities in the country. While going on its teaching, I wish to remind you of two very small aspects which we tend to forget, that we are Indians first and a culture needs to be upheld. Yes, do celebrate this evening by partying with your friends and batchmates. A glass of beer or wine too is deserved for putting the hard work in the last 15 to 20 years. But please, before that, go home. Thank the old couple as you youngsters address your dear parents. Carry a rose or a chocolate, or just take their blessings and thank them for walking this distance with you. Give them the jadoo ki jappi, or just say, thank you, Ma, Pap. My fellow Christites, I do not remember I have said these two words to my parents, and even today I long to do so, but unfortunately, fate has separated us. Let history not be repeated with you. Do recall, at a drop of hat, you asked your dear mother to wake you up at 4 a.m. to study for a test, and the poor lady tosses and turns the whole night in fear she will miss the alarm, then wakes you up with a steaming cup of hot coffee and keeps on trying to wake you up. Remember the number of times your dear father has quietly kept away his necessities in order for you to have a better time in college. Here, my friend, I leave your thoughts with a touching story. After his father's death, the son decided to leave his mother at an old age home, where he visited her off and on. One day, he received a call from the old age home stating his mother is very serious. Please come and visit her. The son rushed to the home and found his mother in a dying state. He asked her, Ma, what can I do for you? She replied, please, son, can you install fans in this home as there are none? Also, can you put a fridge for the betterment of food, as many a times I have slept hungry without food? The son was surprised and asked her, Ma, while you were here, you never complained. Now that you have a few hours left, why are you telling me this, mother? With tears in her eyes, she replied, it's okay, dear. I have managed the heat and the hunger, but I fear when your children will put you here, you will not be able to bear it. My Christites, this is every parent who even in their last breath will always remember you. Then why don't we give them the love and respect they deserve? In the same tone, our scriptures tell us we bow to our gurus first and then the Lord above. These faculties have shared with you all their wealth of knowledge, and no money can buy this. If it was so, each one of us would have been a Bill Gates or a Narayan Murthy. They ask nothing in return, but look forward to your visit one day to tell them the plant they have watered has borne fruits. In the lighter tone, coming back to your foundation, which is now registered as Alumni Foundation, hope you have all registered in it, for through it you will keep in touch with the happenings of the campus. Remember, always we Christites are the actual owners of these campuses. These men in white are only our caretakers. It's our voice outside the campus which is heard and respected. Thereby, do speak highly about our second home. We have a number of alumni events the scholarship for the needy Christites, fun fiesta for the staff and faculties, medical camps for the entire campuses, the much awaited Alumni Day, 26th January. Please block that date. It's a family day in all our campuses, and do join these events. Recently, I have introduced the Parent-Child Association, whereby an alumni can adopt a fellow student from the very first batch and guide him or her as a parent, be it in studies, internship, placements. It costs you nothing, max 30 minutes of one's time in a week on any social media to help a fellow Christite to be a more successful Christite. Do mail if you have this interest to your faculty and offer your service. They will allocate an alumni to you, a student to you. This time is not with me today, or I could have gone on before I bid you farewell. Would like to share a poem which my late father gave me at my graduation. For even today, when I'm in trouble, I read it. It reminds me I and I alone have to face my tomorrow. He called it an odd philosophy of life. Man comes into this world without his consent, leaves it against his will, and while on earth, he is misguided and misunderstood. In infancy, he is an angel. In boyhood, he is a devil. And in manhood, he is a fool. If he has a wife and children, he is a chum. And if he is a bachelor, he is inhuman and mean. If he enters a public house, he is drunkard. And if he stays out of it, he is a miser. If he is poor, he has no brain. If he is rich, he has all the luck in the world and is a crook. If he has smart, if he goes to the temple, he's an hypocrite. And if he stays away from it, he's a sinner. If he gives for charity, it's for advertisement. And if he does not, he tends to hear your troubles as they have load of their own. My Christites, before I sign off, I request you, Kabhi, Alvida mat kehna. The gates of Christ University are always open for its alumni. God bless, Godspeed, Jai Hind.
I now present our student representative, Ms. Nanika Satish Adanki, from the Department of Liberal Arts to deliver a valedictorian speech, after which the Christ University Fraternity Choir will render the farewell song.
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. Let me start by saying congratulations to the batch of 2023. Today is not about what we're wearing, but about what we represent. A culmination of 3 years hasn't amounted to just being awarded with a degree, but of imbibing the very values of which this institution was founded on: excellence and service. Today, I am proud to say that I, Nainika Satish Adanki from 6 BA LIB, would like to say we made it. We all made it. We championed our way through a very testing global event, the pandemic. Nothing about us as people is unremarkable. Right from having interviews online, to patiently waiting to be let into the Google Meet call, all the way to taking our first end semester exam on metal, is something that binds us together as people. As students of Christ deemed to be university, and as the graduating batch of 2023, we have found solace in solitude. Isolation has taught us resilience and the ability to appreciate the importance of companionship. The seats that we're sitting on have our hard work etched into each and every yarn. As students, we have championed our way through an array of academic pursuits. Each assignment we have submitted has welded an integral part of our arduously put together lesson plan into our very spirit. As the semesters progressed, we metamorphosed into the students that we are today. Moreover, our college experience has instilled in us an appreciation for the simple pleasures surrounding us, from savoring the flavors of grapeberry and strawberry lime to our unsung companion, Masala Dosa, to finding solace in the moments shared with our friends, we have learned to take joy in the small things that enrich all our lives. A significant aspect of our university education has been the cultivation of empathy and compassion. We have witnessed the profound impact of the Akkas and Annas who tirelessly lend a helping hand throughout our campus. Our university wouldn't be an inclusive and safe space if it weren't for the management staff. I would like to personally thank the support staff for working around the clock. Their selflessness and dedication have served as inspiring reminders to extend kindness to others and to empathize with those around us. Lastly, we wouldn't be the people we are today without our teachers and professors. I would like to thank each and every professor who poured their heart and soul into every class they took. Thank you for shaping our academic pursuits and serving as role models, exemplifying the qualities of lifelong learners and compassionate educators. To my peers, thank you for sharing this remarkable journey. The laughter we shared, the camaraderie we fostered, and the memories we created will forever be etched in our hearts. As we step into the world armed with our degrees and a spirit of adventure, let this event be reminiscent of good times and a prequel to many more. Let us remember that distance may separate us, but the bond we share remains unbreakable. As we embark on this new chapter, let us carry with us the legacy of Christ deemed to be university, that at every juncture, this institution has reminded us to be individuals who bring excellence into everything they do and to serve with a heart of gold. As we bid farewell to this esteemed institution, let us strive to inculcate the cornerstone of this university: compassion, morality, and faith. No matter what we do with our lives and who we are as people, the identity of being a Christite will forever be a badge of honor. Today, I can proudly say that we made it, not just as the batch that emerged triumphant from the pandemic, but as people, as individuals, and as a collective bound by similar experiences. Thank you, class of 2020-2023.
With the permission of the Chancellor, I have the pleasure of declaring the convocation ceremony closed. As we come to the close of the ceremony, I request Dr. Venkat Narayan, Head, Department of Political Science and History, Bannerghatta Road Campus, to propose a vote of thanks.
Honorable dignitaries, faculty, today's graduates, parents and family members of graduates, and those watching this ceremony online. Today is a memorable milestone in the hearts of graduated students of Bangalore Bannerghatta Road campus of Christ University. You have arrived at a moment in history during the onward journey of your lives, and it is indeed a day to celebrate. At the end of this August convocation ceremony, it is my pleasant duty and pleasure to thank everyone here for your presence, motivation, and contribution to this convocation ceremony. First and foremost, let me thank the Honorable Chancellor of the University, Father Varghese Vidyathil, for presiding over the ceremony, awarding the degrees, and for the meaningful message to our graduates. On this solemn occasion, I'm immensely grateful to Gayatri Vasudevan for gracing the occasion as the chief guest and for delivering the convocation address. She is a motivator and exemplar for our outgoing students. As a mark of gratitude, I request the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Father Joe C.C., to present the memento to the chief guest, Dr. Gayatri Vasudevan. On behalf of all gathered here, I thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Father Joe C.C., for his leadership and support in organizing the unique ceremony and for his message. I thank the Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Father Viju P.D., Registrar, Dr. Anil Joseph Pinto, the Controller of Examination, Dr. Johnny Joseph, Deans, HODs, faculty members, Alumni President, Mr. Jugnu Obrai, for their presence and contribution to this convocation ceremony. In a special way, I thank Dr. Praveen Babu, Coordinator, Office of Examinations, Custodian, Dr. Roy Matthew, and all at the Office of Examinations who worked over many months to make this day come true for our students. I'm grateful to the Director of Bangalore Bannerghatta Road Campus, Dr. Father Varghese K.J., and our dynamic Dean, Dr. Jyoti Kumar, who have been energetically and creatively leading this campus and have meticulously planned this event for all of us. A special word of thanks to Dr. Father Biju K.C., the previous director of the campus, for his contribution and support to the journey of today's graduate of this campus. Our deepest gratitude to the University Choir, NCC cadets and officers, SWO volunteers, administrative staff, support staff, AZ Center brand, for making this event meaningful and joyous. And the MC of this ceremony, Dr. Embassy Labe, for smoothly guiding the event, and Dr. Rashmi Rai for the warm welcome address. We place on record our deepest appreciation and gratitude to the parents, for it is your sacrifice and support that has made this day possible for today's graduates. Congratulations to today's graduates, Your academic training at Christ University extends beyond your career objectives in helping the underprivileged and fulfilling the vision and mission of Christ University. Once again, I thank everyone present here for being with our graduates to make this occasion a moment befitting its promise and grandeur. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request all to kindly rise for the national anthem.
तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मागे, गाहे तव जय गाथा, जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे।
Please be